After saying an emotional farewell last night after the Glens beat Dungannon 8-0 in the Coca-Cola Cup, Kirk left for Scotland late this afternoon, and UTV was there to see him off. Andy Kirk waved bye-bye to Belfast today and flew to Scotland from the city airport to take up a professional career with Hearts. Last night he said cheerio to the Glentoran faithful at the Oval in the best possible way. He came on as a substitute with about 13 minutes remaining and scored a brace. A standing ovation for a 19-year-old who during his 3-year term at the Oval has become a real hit. Kirk added a penalty before an emotional farewell to Roy Coyle and co.
He needs to get his team prepared for Saturday. I'm obviously not going to be here, so I mean it was fair on his behalf, but I think he just was looking after me a wee bit as well, sort of giving me a wee farewell to the supporters and things like that. So when I got on, I was lucky enough I got on the score sheet twice, and it was happy days at the end, so I can't complain.
It was an emotional final match for you.
Yeah, it was. My mum and all was in the stand, my girlfriend and my dad and everything, so supporters, they cheered me on. I wanted to get the ball in the net, really, just to top it all off, and I was lucky I'd done it twice, so it was a wee bit emotional when I was coming off the players and things, but I just had to pick myself up and get on with my life, really, and get on full-time career.
It was a lad who wanted to go. I have to stress that. I said to Andrew, if he doesn't want to go, we'll only be too glad to keep him, but it's his dream, and it's his dream come true, and as I say, we wish him all the best. It's a nice way to end his career with Glentoran and go into a professional career with Hearts Football Club, and as I say, I'm delighted for the boy. He's a nice lad, he's a willing boy, he wants to do well, and I hope he gets the luck that he needs in this game.
Glentoran chairman Ted Brownlee said today that everyone at the club is delighted for Andy Kirk, and he's happy with the financial package that took the player to Scotland. Well, we had hoped to bring Andy and his dad, Paul Kirk, into the studio. Andy's obviously headed off to Scotland. But Paul, just how emotional was it an occasion for Andy last night?
Very emotional. It was emotional for all of us. Dean, to be truthful with you, it wasn't until he pointed up to us that Isabel burst into tears, so it was a very emotional night.
It's been a great season for him. He's been rattling in the goals. He's at the peak of his form, and really this is the dream move for him. I mean, just what lies ahead for him at Hearts?
Well, who knows, really, at the end of the day. You're right what you're saying. He's had a really good season up to now, and possibly this is the right time for him to make the move. But he's worked very, very hard at his game, and I'm delighted that he's got the opportunity to make a full-time career, but he's only at the start of the ladder, and he's got a long way to go now. Just
19 years of age. The good thing at Hearts is that the reserve teams and under-21 teams, that gives him a really good chance. Yeah, I think the football over in Scotland is geared to bring young talent through, and I was told today that of the 5 substitutes that they have, 2 of them must be under 21 years of age, so it gives them an added bonus to try and make the first team there earlier. And credit to Glentoran as well, who most certainly didn't stand in his way, and I've wished him all the best in his career now. I'm glad you brought that up, because Glentoran have been very, very honourable, and I'd like to thank Ted Brownlee and Roy Coyle. They were very honourable in the agreement that they did with Hearts and stood by everything that they said, and you don't get that in football very often, but I was pleased to say that they were very honourable on this occasion. Well, no doubt the Glens will miss him in the run into the League Championship. Glentoran have got a lot of quality players, and I have no doubt that Roy will keep it going, and the players will automatically go ahead and hopefully retain get the Irish League trophy, Okay, thanks very much, Paul. We'll all be keeping a close eye on Andy. We wish him all the best. Thanks for coming in. Thank you.
After his emotional departure from Glentoran last night at the Oval, when the teenager had the fans cheering one last time in their 8-0 rout of Dungannon Swifts in the League Cup. As Glentoran won on a canter, there were plenty of stars on the night, like Davy Rainey, who scored a couple. Then there was the game's top scorer, Stuart Elliott. This slick move and brave header completed the winger's hat-trick. The emotion was saved until near the end, as Andy Kirk appeared as a substitute and said his farewell to the Oval fans in style, grabbing the last 2 goals of a one-sided tie in what was his last appearance before completing his transfer to Scottish side Hearts. It brought the crowd to their feet, a lump to the 19-year-old's throat.
It was emotional for me, really, leaving all the players and things like that, and saying bye-bye to the supporters and things like that, so it was emotional for me at the end, yeah.
He's got the ability, he's got the pace, he's got the hunger and the will to do it, but you need that wee bit of luck, and I just hope that Andrew gets it.